Hello everyone, this is Nitish and this is Plums series which is Prelims Level Up MCQ series. Here we discuss 5 MCQs daily and this will help you in your UPSC preparation. Today is episode number 312 and I am dealing with Economics MCQ. But before starting this class, I would like you to please subscribe the channel and also like and comment on videos. These contents are free of cost, so for test series and foundation video, you can contact to Vysh sir on WhatsApp 7200 681 675. So let's begin. Today's MCQ number 1. The Dharmshala Declaration, recently seen in news, is related to make India a world leader in tourism sector by 2047, to double the contribution of India's electronic sector to its GDP by 2047, to strengthen regional cooperation to promote disaster resilient infrastructure in the South Asian region, and last is to realize the goal of net zero emission in India by 2070. So, I will give you 10 seconds, try to answer this question. So, its correct answer will be option number A, that is to make India a world leader in tourism sector by 2047. Now, let's look at the explanation. The Dharamsala Declaration aims to make India a world leader in tourism sector by 2047, which is statement number A. The declaration aims to recognize India's role in contributing towards global tourism as well as focusing on recovery of domestic tourism. So that is the explanation of Dharamsala Declaration. Now, MCQ number 2. Which one of the following statement is correct regarding tax expenditure? It is an expenditure incurred during exercise of tax collection. It is an incentive given by the government by means of various tax exemptions and deductions. It depicts the loss in revenue due to tax evasion. It is expenditure incurred on acquisition of assets like roads, machinery, etc. So, I will give you 10 seconds. Try to answer this question. Its correct answer will be option number B. That is, it is an incentive given by government by means of various tax exemptions and deduction. Now let's look at the explanation. Tax expenditures lowers the tax burden of individual or businesses through an exemption, deductions, etc. But such foregone taxes do not necessarily mean that they have been waived off by the government. Better, it should be interpreted as incentives given by the government to promote certain sectors, in the absence of which they may not have come up. So, that is the explanation of this topic, that is tax expenditure. MCQ number 3. Which of the following option given below correctly explains the term fiscal marksmanship? Option A. It is the difference between government budgetary expenditure and the revenue receipt. It refers to the accuracy of the government forecast of fiscal parameters. It refers to the sharing of tax revenue by the union government with the state as per the spirit of fiscal federalism. And last is, it is the deflationary effect of a progressive taxation system on a country's economy. So I will give you 10 seconds, try to answer the question. So its correct answer will be option number B, that is, it refers to the accuracy of the government forecast of fiscal parameter. Now let's look at the explanation of fiscal marksmanship. It is essentially refers to the accuracy of the government's forecast of fiscal parameters such as revenue, expenditure, and deficits, etc. In other words, if the difference between what the government projected in the budget and the actual figures a year later is large, then it reflects poor fiscal marksmanship. It helps determine the credibility of the budget's number of the government. So this is the explanation of fiscal marksmanship. So you can make notes from this statement. So its correct answer will be option number B. MCQ number 4. Which of the following statement correctly describes reverse currency war? Option A. It is a situation where countries makes the exchange rate of their currency fall in relation to other currencies. It is a situation in which countries are trying to make their currency stronger. It is a situation in which a country's currency price is set by foreign exchange market related to supply and demand of other currencies. And last is, it is a situation where two countries exchange principal or interest payment with one another to gain exposure to a desired currency. So I will give you 10 seconds, try to answer this question. So its correct answer will be option number B, that is, it is a situation in which countries are trying to make their currency stronger. Now let's look at the explanation. Reverse currency war is a situation in which countries are trying to make their currency stronger, which is the statement itself, that is statement number B. Stronger currency means that imports are relatively cheaper. For instance, central banks are trying to figure out ways to counter the US Fed and raise interest rate themselves to ensure their currency does not lose too much value against the dollar. So whatever I am teaching you, try to put in the content so that you can make a good notes. Okay. So that is the explanation of reverse currency war. Now, last MCQs of today's class, that is MCQ number 5. In context of economy, what do you understand by the phrase golden rule of public finance? Now, statement A, it states that over the economic cycle, the government should borrow only to invest and not to fund regular expenses. It states that there would be neither profit nor loss and all companies would earn the same rate of interest in an evenly rotating economy. It states that the nation as a whole cannot increase its wealth by increasing its stock of money. And last is, it means that behind every welfare check and each research grant lies the tax money of the real people. So I will give you 10 seconds, try to answer this question. So its correct answer will be option number A, that is, it states that over economic cycle the government should borrow only to invest and not to fund regular expenses, that is golden rule of public finance. And its explanation, golden rule of public finance states that over the economic cycle the government should borrow only to invest, not to fund current spending, that is current expenditure means day to day running expenses. In layman's term, this means that the government borrows to finance investment so that it can benefit future generation. So that's all for today's class. Hope you like the content on video. So next episode will be tomorrow, so please subscribe and stay tuned. Thank you.